You do this one simple thing before bed and think nothing of it at all. You eat a small spoonful of honey right before turning off the bedroom lights tonight. Something incredible is happening inside your body that most people will never hear about today. By the end of this, you will understand exactly what that amazing secret process is. It might be the smartest thing you can do for your overall health this evening. Stay with me, because this simple habit changes how people think about sleep and energy. It completely shifts your understanding of human metabolism and how your body rests at night. It all starts with a very common question that almost nobody ever stops to ask. Why do you wake up feeling completely exhausted after a full night of deep sleep? You went to bed early and you slept a solid 7 or 8 hours straight. You did everything perfectly right, but you still wake up feeling totally drained and foggy. It feels almost like you barely slept at all during the entire dark, quiet night. You quickly blame your daily stress, or you blame your advancing age for the fatigue. You might even blame a bad mattress for making your back hurt and disrupting rest. But here is the massive problem with all of those very common and logical guesses. The real reason might be happening deep inside your body at 3 in the morning. This happens while you are completely unconscious and dreaming away in your warm, comfortable bed. You have absolutely no idea it is even occurring while you are deeply asleep tonight. Let us talk about what actually happens inside your brain when you finally fall asleep. Most people wrongly think that human sleep is just a basic period of quiet rest. They believe the body simply powers down and the busy brain just completely shuts off. They assume you just wake up feeling totally refreshed when the bright morning sun rises. But that is not how the human body works at all during the night hours. When you finally sleep, your body is actually working much harder than you ever think. Your brain is busy cleaning itself from all the toxic waste of the long day. Your tiny cells are repairing themselves to keep you strong and healthy for tomorrow morning. Your vital immune system is highly active, fighting off invisible germs and tiny hidden viruses. Your beating heart is actively recovering from the heavy physical stress of your daily life. True sleep is not just simple rest or doing nothing in the dark, silent room. Sleep is the most intense biological repair process your human body runs every single day. All of that heavy biological repair work requires a massive amount of physical energy fuel. Here is exactly where the biological science gets highly interesting and very surprising for you. Your busy brain runs almost entirely on a very specific fuel known as simple glucose. That is a specific type of natural sugar that your body stores inside your liver. Your body carefully stores this vital sugar in a complex chemical form called liver glycogen. I want you to think of your human liver just like a car fuel tank. During the busy day, you eat meals, and that important fuel tank slowly fills up. But at night, you are essentially fasting for 7 or maybe even 8 long hours. Your body is still running all of that intense repair activity while you are fasting. Because of this heavy nightly work, that liver fuel tank naturally begins to drain down. When the busy liver runs low on this stored glycogen, something very bad quietly happens. Most people never connect this secret midnight event to how terrible they feel each morning. Your smart brain instantly senses the sudden dangerous drop in your available liver fuel supply. Your brain panics and quickly sends out a massive chemical stress signal into your blood. Your sleeping body suddenly releases powerful stress hormones called dark cortisol and fast-racing adrenaline. Those are your basic survival stress hormones, designed to keep you alive during major danger. That sudden, huge surge of strong stress hormones happens at 3 in the dark morning. This massive midnight chemical surge can easily pull you right out of your deep sleep. It can easily cause you to endlessly toss and turn in your warm, messy bed. It can cause you to wake up staring at the ceiling for no clear reason. It can cause your resting heart to start beating just a little faster than normal. All of this physical stress happens quietly while you are trying to simply sleep soundly. When the bright morning finally comes around, you deeply feel the heavy, terrible physical aftermath. You feel incredibly tired even after spending a full 8 hours resting in your bed. You feel weirdly wired but totally exhausted at the exact same time when you awake. You blindly reach for a strong cup of dark coffee before you even brush teeth. Most normal people do not even know this hidden biological connection exists in their bodies. But here is exactly where the sweet golden honey finally comes into the scientific picture. This is the exact part of the biological science that truly surprises most tired people. Natural golden honey is actually not at all like regular processed white kitchen table sugar. Most tired people mistakenly think that all sweet sugar is exactly the same bad thing. But raw honey actually has a very specific natural ratio of 2 different healthy sugars. Those 2 important natural sugars are scientifically called sweet fructose and highly useful simple glucose. That specific natural combination does something totally unique and wonderful inside your tired human liver. When you eat a small, tiny amount of raw honey right before you go sleep, the sweet natural fructose in the golden honey goes directly into your tired human liver. It efficiently restocks your empty liver glycogen fuel tank very slowly and very steadily overnight. It perfectly gives your busy brain the exact steady fuel supply it desperately needs tonight. Your brain uses this fuel to run its vital repair work without causing any panic. This completely prevents that terrible midnight surge of those nasty waking chemical stress hormones today. Because of this simple trick, your waking cortisol levels stay much lower through the night. Your racing morning adrenaline stays perfectly calm while you rest deeply in your dark room. Your resting brain stays safely locked in healing deep sleep for a much longer time. You finally wake up feeling like you actually slept deeply for a full 8 hours. That is absolutely not magic at all, because it is wonderfully simple, basic human biology. Now here is something incredibly important that you must remember when trying this simple trick. The exact amount of honey you eat truly matters for this amazing biological trick today. You absolutely do not need to eat a massive heaping spoonful of sweet, thick honey. 1 single small teaspoon is more than enough to give you exactly what you need. Maybe you can safely use a tiny teaspoon and a half at the very most. You are definitely not trying to massively spike your sensitive blood sugar before you sleep. You are just doing a very small targeted refuel of your amazing human liver tonight. This happens right before the long, quiet overnight fasting period begins in your sleeping body. I want you to simply think of it like leaving a tiny, slow-burning candle. You leave that tiny candle safely lit inside the dark fuel tank of your body. It is just enough sweet energy to keep things perfectly steady through the long night. And the amazing news actually gets even better for your tired body and busy brain. Golden honey does far more than just feed your tired liver its necessary glycogen fuel. Pure raw honey actually contains tiny small amounts of something known as sleepy melatonin precursors. These are completely natural chemical compounds that strongly support your body making its own melatonin. Natural melatonin is the vital hormone that simply tells your busy brain it is bedtime. It strictly controls your nightly sleep cycle so you can finally rest properly and deeply. While the overall effect is somewhat modest, anything supporting natural melatonin is a massive win. You are finally working wonderfully with your body instead of fighting against it every night. Pure raw honey also miraculously contains small amounts of highly powerful, healthy, healing plant compounds. Hidden inflammation in the human body is a massive secret disruptor of healthy deep sleep. When your tired body is sadly dealing with chronic hidden sickness, it struggles to rest. Your body absolutely cannot repair itself efficiently during sleep when it is highly inflamed inside. It feels like it is fighting two difficult biological battles at the exact same time.